So to measure your goats for a sweater, it helps if you have them in a restrained position, like in a milk stand, as Mabel is here. And then what you're going to want to do, the most important measurement is the heart girth measurement. This is approximately where their heart is, right behind their front legs, all the way around the chest. And you don't want to measure on top of their withers here. You can see there's a little bit of a hump there. You want to measure right behind that, right behind their shoulder. Mabel, stay put. So, a seamstress measuring tape is best for this, not a rigid carpenter's measuring tape. If you don't have a seamstress measuring tape, you can use a piece of string and just mark the goat's measurement on it with a Sharpie marker or something, and then compare it to a measuring tape or yardstick later. So I'm going to wrap this around right behind that hump, behind her shoulders, all the way around her chest, and pull it kind of snug, not super snug, but fairly snug, where you can fit a couple fingers under it easily, but it's still pretty snug. And then I'll look at it. And so I'll look at that measurement. She is like 35.5, but really we could call it 35 because we're not going for weight so much. This would be more important if I was going for weight for warming her or something. Alright, so that's the most important measurement. And the other one you can take is from the base of the neck. So that's right in front of the shoulder hump. The base of the neck, down her back, along the spine, to the base of her tail. So, get that, 29. Usually they're quite a bit bigger around the middle than they are down the length of the spine. So it's not too hard to measure them. Another measurement that sometimes is useful is around their neck. Whoops, I've got my tape upside down. Around their neck. But that's not typically needed when you're sizing for a sweater. The only other one you would need, which would actually be quite important sometimes, is if you have a goat with a real fat belly. Mabel's not real fat, but if she was, you would want to measure, or if she was pregnant or something, you'd want to measure right around her belly here. And that is approximately 41 inches. But that measurement isn't always necessary unless you have a real fat goat. Alright, so now I'm going to put Mabel's sweater on, and I've measured her for it. I've used the size chart, and so it should fit. Alright, come here, Mabel. Now, you don't always need to do this on a goat stand. In fact, it may not be easiest, but Mabel's fairly used to being dressed. So you just slide it over their neck, over their head and neck. So now it's hanging around her neck like this. And now you want to find the leg hole and reach it in that. Fold up her leg with this hand, and then pull it through that hand and out. And then do the same thing on the other side. Find the leg hole, reach in, bend her leg, and pull it through. And then just work the sweater down her belly, all the way down. There we go. Now she's dressed. So now we'll put Frida's on. Come here, Frida. You need to get your head out of there, girl. There we go. So I just scoot the whole thing over her head, hang it around her neck, just like I did with Mabel. Reach through the leg hole, bend up her leg, put through, and the same here. I think right now they're both so cold they just want their sweaters on. So they're being very cooperative. Alright, here we go.